What's up, everyone? The Crapgamer here, the most compelling game-related YouTuber, and you damn well know it. Also, the king of all gamer-related media, and you knew that as well. Thanks for checking out another one of my videos. It's always greatly appreciated. Go ahead and give me a thumbing and/or liking, just because you want to, or give me a disliking. It doesn't really matter to me. Make sure you guys check out the links in the description. You can follow me on Twitter at @the_Crapgamer. You can hit up my Facebook page, give that a like, it's always appreciated. And you can also buy some merchandise. Also, hit up the graphic god Jay Williams, his Twitter is in there as well. And you can always message me on Xbox Live, MOH Crapgamer. I respond to every single comment or question on there. You don't believe me? Go ahead and ask. I get hundreds a day and reply hundreds a day. I have no life, people. So yeah, on to today's topic. Microsoft continues to baffle people. You don't know whether they're coming or going. What have these crazy bastards done? Well, today they've announced that cross-network play is finally happening on Xbox One, and it's not just PC. They've announced that they've opened this up for other platforms as well, presumably even the PS4 and PSN. Now, what's interesting is years ago on the PS3 days, Sony has said that they were open to cross-platform play with like Xbox Live, but at that time Xbox Live was a very closed platform, and so we knew that was never going to happen. I think stuff like Final Fantasy 14 isn't on Xbox because Microsoft wouldn't allow things to happen. Now things are starting to open up, and I can understand there's a rush of emotions at first. You don't know what to think. They made it very clear that you'll always have the option to play against only other Xbox owners on Xbox Live, or you can have the option, keyword option. And the first game that's going to be doing this is Rocket League, so you got to keep that in mind, that it looks like this is going to get PC play as well. It's going to be cross network with Windows 10 or what have you. I guess the PS4 is already doing this with Rocket League and PC, so like I guess and same thing with Street Fighter 5. You can play cross play with Street Fighter 5 on PC and PS4 and Rocket League and things like that. But bridging the gap between consoles is something that's never really before been done, I think, except for a Final Fantasy game that was on PS2 and 360 early on. I believe that allowed it. So this is pretty big news. Who will use it since it's up to developers? I don't know. Could you see like a Minecraft world where Minecraft on Xbox, PlayStation, Wii U, PC, all mixed up? I could see something like that happen. Seeing Rocket League maybe do PS4, PC, and Xbox One, all allowing each other to play together if they so choose, could be big. But there's a lot of things that you have to think of as well. For say shooters and things like that, I personally would never want to play against people using a keyboard and mouse. So as long as you have the option, but playing a game like say Titanfall 2, if they allowed cross-platform play with PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, I would probably play against people on PS4. I would think I would have a little bit of an advantage as well with the Elite controller as opposed to a DualShock, which I have always never felt was very great for shooters. So even for like Call of Duty, I always do much better in Call of Duty games and shooter games in general. When I play the PS4, I always have a higher KD as opposed to the Xbox One, simply because I think that the online community is a little bit more talented, I would say, over Xbox Live, just in my opinion. I mean, you don't have to agree with me on that, but I also think that just imagine this could actually help the longevity of games, say like Star Wars Battlefront, where maybe the community might not be as large on the Xbox One, so you'll always have a contingent to play against people that are using a controller on PC and a controller on PS4, and I think that could actually help games to last a little bit longer. You can imagine the communities and things like that, but if you kind of embrace that, will Sony allow this? I don't know. It's interesting. The ball is in their court. They've actually were open to it in the PS3 days, but they might not be in any hurry to do Microsoft any favors. So it'll be interesting to see if anybody uses this outside of smaller games like Rocket League and things like that. And it's interesting that Chris Charlo was the one that announced this, and he's the ID at Xbox guy, so it's not like a huge thing, but it's going to be interesting. We're going to have to follow this up and see what happens and what comes of it. But don't be afraid of this type of change, because even though this is a huge megaton announcement, really we don't know what's going to happen until we start seeing something with it. I mean, lots of things get announced and seem huge, and then we don't really get any kind of benefits from them for a long time or anything like that. So we'll have to see what these companies decide to do. So let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comment section. Rate, comment, subscribe, rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.